Let us continue with our lesson, and in this lesson we'll be running our first test as well as writing our first test. So let's get started. Over here, if you open the class that we have example unit test as well as the example instrumented test. So first of all, let's try to run this instrumented test. So you can either click on this particular the play button over here, which is in green color, or we can just click on this particular green play button, which is of this function. So if you have a multiple function over here, you can just run this one function that you require, or if you click on this class level or run button, it will run all of your methods or the test that we have set over here. But if you want to run a single method over here, you can just click on this particular run button. So let's run on this the function run button over here, and just click on a run use app constant. So just click on this one. So that should actually go and run the unit test over the instrumented test over here, and you can see that it says the test result. It means that the test ran completed and without any error. So if you see that it doesn't have any error, that's why you can see that the check mark has been in the green color. But if there was an error running the test, or if it found any error on your test, then it should give some cross sign or a red sign over here. And let's open our another example unit test, so which will be running on the local JVM machine, so it doesn't require any device. So the same thing that we have over here, if you want to run on the class level or in the function level. So let's run on the class level, and just click on over here and select the run example unit test. So that should execute our local unit test over here, and you can see that the addition is correct. So if you go to the function over here, we can take a look over here. The first thing that if you notice, it has an annotation of a test, right? It is annotated with the test, and the function addition underscore is correct. So the next thing it's checking is the assert equal, and it has the two parameters. If you take one is the expected is the result that is going to expected, and the actual. So 2 plus 2, which we are checking some condition over here, so actual 2 plus 2 should be 4. And if you say that 2 plus 3 is expected is 4, but 2 plus 3 is 5, so this test will fail because you are expecting a result of 4, but you have a condition of 2 plus 3 which is equals to 5. So this assert equal, which actually will take a two parameter over here, you can see it's going to assert equal, and which means that equals of this one, the first parameter expected 4. And if you say that 2 plus 1, which is actually 3, but you are expecting 4, and if you try to run this, just run this one, you will see that your unit test will fail. So you can see that the addition is correct, so you can see expected 4 but actual is 3, so 2.1 is actually is 3. That's why it gives that there is a certain error. And let me try to move back to 2, and let us write our first function for unit test. So first of all, that we have to write annotation of a test, right? And a function, just a normal function, and we just say as a sub each sub is correct, or a subtraction is correct, or anything that you give a name. And over here we can say assert equal, assert equal, and we expect that two parameter over here. So first, let's say we expect a 5. The expected answer is, the result is 5, and we give like a 10 minus 5. So 10 minus 5 is 5, and that should be correct, right? So just click on over here and run it, and that should pass our unit test, because the 10 minus 5 it will give us a 5. And let's say if I say over expected is 2 over here, and your 10 minus 5 will give a result of 5, but you are expecting 2. That will obviously go and fail your unit test. Just run it and just wait it. Okay, so you can see that the actual expected 2, but your actual value you are getting is 5. So I think you guys had a simple idea about how the unit test work and how to run the basic unit test. So you just have to click on the play button either on the class level or on a function level. So we'll be learning more about this unit testing as well as the instrumented test on our coming lecture. Till then, have a great day.